So let me ask you a question. Is your mind really ready for 2030? In this explainer, we are going to break down the intense mental challenges of the next decade. And more importantly, we're going to uncover a practical blueprint for not just surviving, but actually thriving in an age of just relentless change.
You know, when we think about the future, our minds usually jump straight to things like AI and automation, right? But the source material for this explainer, well, it suggests that while all that technology is a huge factor, our real focus should be pointed somewhere else entirely.
Because you see, the most significant test that we are all about to face isn't something external. It's not going to be about battling rogue algorithms or trying to navigate a world run by machines. The ultimate challenge, the one that's really going to define success in the coming years, is way, way closer to home.
Yeah, you heard that right. The way we think, the way we learn, and honestly, how we cope with this constant acceleration of everything, it's about to be put to the test like never before. The real frontier for the next decade, it's an internal one. Okay, so here's the game plan. We'll kick things off by really defining this challenge. Then we'll look at the very real risks of doing nothing about it. After that, we dive into a cognitive upgrade blueprint. And then we'll explore what it means to truly thrive and, crucially, why all of this has to start right now.
So what is this 2030 Mind Challenge exactly? Well, think of it as a collision of two massive forces. On one hand, you've got the accelerating pace of change in tech, in society, everywhere. And on the other hand, you have this unprecedented flood of information coming at us 24/7. Together, they create a demand for a whole new level of mental fitness.
And that leads us to a really important question. What are the stakes here? What happens if we don't prepare? The risk is ending up with a brain that's just constantly overwhelmed. And that doesn't just impact our work, it affects our well-being, our happiness, our sense of clarity in a pretty chaotic world.
Let's just make this personal for a second. I want you to really picture it. You wake up, it's the year 2030. Is your mind a sharp, focused tool that helps you cut through the noise and navigate this complex world with confidence? Or is it a liability? You know, constantly stressed, totally distracted, and always struggling to keep up? This slide really lays out the two paths ahead of us. On one side, you've got a mind that's sharp, focused, and resilient. And on the other, one that's just stressed, distracted, and completely overwhelmed. And here's the crucial takeaway. The choice between these two futures isn't some distant decision. It's being made by the habits we are forming today, right now. But here's the good news. We absolutely have a clear path forward. The source material lays out a blueprint, a really practical framework for building the mental resilience we are all going to desperately need. And look, it's not about becoming a supercomputer. It's about upgrading our incredible, innate human abilities.
This whole upgrade, it really boils down to three core pillars for future-proofing your mind. Number 1, sharpening your focus. 2, mastering critical thinking. And 3, learning to effectively regulate your emotions. So let's dive into each one of these.
All right, let's start with focus. In a world of endless notifications and infinite scrolling, the ability to consciously direct your attention, well, it isn't just a skill anymore. It's basically a superpower. It's the difference between, say, mindlessly scrolling for an hour versus deeply engaging with one important task for just 20 minutes.
Next up, critical thinking. We are literally drowning in data, so just consuming information isn't going to cut it. This is all about going deeper. It's about learning to analyze, to question, and to synthesize information so you can separate the signal from all that noise and form your own sound judgments, especially in an age of super sophisticated misinformation. And finally, we have emotional regulation. The stress from rapid, constant change is real, and let's be honest, it is not going away. So this pillar is about having the power to manage that stress, to maintain your mental clarity and your balance even when the world around you feels chaotic. It's the absolute foundation of resilience. Now, what's really cool about this blueprint is the outcome it promises. This isn't just about coping or, just getting by. The entire goal here is to move beyond that survival mindset and unlock a much higher level of performance and well-being. By consciously adapting your intelligence and optimizing the way your brain actually works, you position yourself to truly thrive. And what does that mean? It means having the mental space to innovate, to connect deeply with other people, and to find real fulfillment, even in the middle of all the complexities of the next decade. I know this all might sound very future-focused, but the message from the source material is crystal clear. The preparation, it starts today. The little habits we build right now are precisely what will determine our cognitive fitness in 2030.
This quote really captures the ultimate goal here. It's this aspirational but totally achievable vision. The aim isn't just to be ready for what's coming, but to be optimized, to have a mind that is perfectly tuned to meet the challenges and, just as importantly, to seize the opportunities of the future.
And so we end right back where we started, but hopefully now with a new sense of urgency and possibility. The future is coming, and it's coming faster than we think. The only question left is, what are you going to do today to make sure your mind is ready for it?